basic.
Welcome to Souly for Laughs. I'm your favorite host, JD.
I'm JoJo.
And your girl, Mima.
And the powers that may be
are shut off.
What was your question?
What do you do? My question was, hypothetically, we lose power for the foreseeable future. What the fuck do you do immediately?
Well, you guys will
What
be
do
good
you need?
because I'm the light of your life. So you'll be good on that aspect.
Okay, so we'll have light. Okay,
Well, you'll
got
have
it.
light.
Got it.
Yes.
What about food and water?
What happens when your butt plug stops, battery runs out, and the little light stops?
I guess it's just there for decoration.
She has backup.
It's backed up, all right. What was the statistic you said?
90% of the population would die within the first year if power went out.
That's crazy.
And
90%.
I can see people need that. They need like the breathing machine.
Well, let's be for real, because a lot of people don't have backup food, backup water. There's no generator. You lose all communication. You don't even have a phone to call out. Like, it's literally just you.
There's no
and the
refrigeration.
world, right?
You
There's
gotta
no
survive,
refrigeration.
right?
You have to learn how to preserve meats like they used to preserve
right,
them.
and then of course, like you said, the people who are on like medication, the people who that don't have legs.
All right, so
that can't
everyone on
walk,
life support, you're gone. Like obviously,
immediately,
you're done.
instantly.
You're done.
They were going
right?
anyway, but
Stop you, and you're using up the power grid. So that's it, right? So life support is over,
well, at least they're paying for it.
right? Life support is over, right? So those people are done, whatever that amount of population is. Anyone with the breathing apparatuses.
Anybody on that is depending on medical machines, done.
that need power.
Any power.
Yeah.
They'll be okay until the batteries run
Well,
out.
how long do generators last?
As long as there's gas. If it's a gas powered generator, right?
Okay.
or solar power generator.
Or solar powered.
Which would probably be the best thing.
Honestly,
We should buy
people with
one.
solar
Would survive the longest.
will be
Yeah.
okay. But then here's the problem, and this is where me and you disagree on people. No, people.
Criminals, people are gonna come.
Oh hell yeah! If
They're gonna kill you to
anyone
take
that
over your house.
sees a solar at a house, that house is going to be. You better have weapons.
Yeah.
Because people are going to get desperate to the point where they're
Not
going
even
to.
weapons, girl. You better have tons of a room full of ammo.
Yeah, people are going to get desperate and that's a thing, right? Like I was telling you, like we want to see the best in people. Like there will be people who want to help. There might be someone who has solar power and they have a big garden and they want to help. They'll share their stuff. And there's other people who are like,
Fear drives people to do those things.
Yes. It's definitely the circumstances that the people are in.
yeah, of course.
Fear of survival.
Nonetheless, it's still
you're
reality.
gonna try to survive.
Whatever the circumstances are. So if you have anything that people want or need, if it was a zombie apocalypse, hypothetically, you got to worry about zombies and like raiders.
and people,
Yeah. Like that's the worst. Like you got two battles.
Obviously, you need to have a abundant supply of water, canned goods,
Yeah.
stuff that won't go bad.
Yeah.
Stuff that doesn't need
Cake.
to be
I have enough
refrigerated.
cake.
Medical supplies.
Show them.
I'm not showing them.
Then stop saying it.
First of all,
Let's do a poll.
Who has more-
200 subscribers.
And JoJo will twerk on camera. Oh my God! Look, we have 200 subscribers. No, we're not even live.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Nah, but if you guys Venmo me, put my Venmo. There's a clip of her. No I'm kidding.
there's no fucking clip.
On our Patreon account,
Oh shit!
we got exclusive videos on there.
We don't have one of those yet.
Yet.
Weapon of ass destruction.
That is crazy. I'm the one that carries that. You carry the thing getting destroyed. Not by me. That's-
I'm not gay.
that makes no sense.
Because we're very.
Nah, I have to take that off.
You gotta take that off.
No, I'll just beep that one, yeah. But no, back to serious conversation.
Okay, what are we saying?
The power.
Power.
La luz se fue. What are the people in
Single
Dominican
women,
Se fue la
Republic?
luz.
single women in their vibrators gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Single women, we're dying.
No, they're gonna be miserable. If she's cranky, you know why.
They're gonna have hysteria all of a sudden.
No one.
Eventually, you'll run out of fuel. So where are you gonna go?
Americans are not built for this unless you live in like Montana and shit, like these places where they're just a lot of wilderness. They'll build New York City.
Gone.
Quick. They'll be the quickest. The highly dense cities probably gonna be the first one.
Yeah, because
densely
people that live
populated.
in these small apartments on high-rise buildings in the summertime, it's hot. Yeah, man. That's
In the wintertime, it's cold.
That'll be some. I don't know why I keep thinking of zombies. For me, it's like power out zombies. I don't know why, because I'm thinking like, yo, those high-rise buildings, like that's some World War Z shit right there.
Power out zombies is.
I know. I'm a child.
Well, that's because that's what we've been brainwashed with.
How long do you think you'll
Anything
survive?
apocalyptic is fucking zombies.
I would say
If the power went out right now.
I would say at minimum.
She's gonna use that rose till it dies.
At minimum, a month.
A month? You're only giving yourself a month?
That's it?
Yeah.
Don't embarrass me like that.
I'm giving myself
can't
a
be-
month. People are gonna go crazy. I would go immediately from here to my house where my son is. Immediately, and have to hope I make it there because I'm assuming it's gonna be like instant hysteria.
Everyone's rushing to the supermarket.
So it's like, I want to be for real.
You're gonna rush home. Everyone's gonna rush to ShopRite, Costco, Walmart.
Like, my man has an electric
you know what I'm
car.
saying? Because
How
now-
far am I getting with the electric car?
I know she did not just say that.
What?
Is it like a EMP? Is that what we're talking about? Like,
We're talking about no power.
yeah, but your car doesn't survive on the grid. It survives on its own. Like, your car is separate from. It's not.
Well,
plugged
I'm not
in.
saying I won't be able to start my car. I'm saying I can drive my car till the battery runs out, and then what? I can't charge.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
again.
Then now you can't do shit.
Don't disrespect me like that, dog. No, I'm not that.
She's
dumb.
not that dumb.
Come on.
No, well, I thought she said
BFFR.
she wasn't gonna be able to drive the car. Like,
Yeah,
at all.
after an hour.
Unless
crazy.
Tesla decides to shut the cars off.
Right. Have you guys seen that movie that was on Netflix where it was
Where
like
the Teslas were
an
driving
EMP attack?
themselves?
It was based off of a book. It was an EMP attack that even caused one of the kids' teeth to fall out.
I saw that.
And I read up on that because that freaked me out the most. I have like a weird
Wait, what? Why would his teeth fall out?
Because of the frequencies,
Yeah.
the radio waves. It was almost like having radiation.
yeah.
Like severely
It's an
severe
electromagnetic
radiation.
pulse that shuts out all electronics. That's what I'm saying. The teeth thing.
Yeah,
Well, because
I
it was
read
like
up on it,
almost
though.
it was almost like radiation also.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's okay. So it was like and it was an attack.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
an
yeah.
attack. In the movie, they just didn't know
What it was?
What?
Okay.
The fucking
I was gonna say because that makes no sense.
the cruise ships lost
all power. Yeah.
power. It fucking came on shore.
Yeah.
Oh, was this the
I forgot what it was called.
tomorrow's the last some bullshit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It took place in
can't
like
remember.
upstate New York, like the Hamptons
Yes.
type of vibe.
Yes.
Yeah. Shit.
The Teslas were driving themselves.
Yeah.
So
and crashing
speaking-
to keep them blocked.
Speaking of death. I saw this online. I want to ask you. I'll read some of the answers off, but I want to see what you could come up with. What's something you can say during sex and at a funeral?
Damn,
Daddy.
he's stiff.
Oh.
What was that, Mima?
I'm assuming I'm at my dad's funeral. Damn, daddy.
Yo, I love how Mima just...
I'm assuming it's my dad's funeral.
Yeah, like... she's like, die, nigga.
Well, for that scenario, it has to be my dad's funeral. Otherwise, I can't say daddy.
I said, damn, he's stiff.
God bless you.
All right.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Why? No. No.
Why are you laughing? Why would anybody say that during sex?
What? I think
It says, why are you laughing? That
That's
was
some goofy ass sex.
that's the
why.
first one.
put it in the hole.
Gone too soon.
Put him in the hole.
It was the second stroke that did it.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's a good one. It was over before she knew what happened.
That's another good one.
Do you need a tissue? Well, this is depressing. How close were you?
Oh, okay. How close were you? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I get it. I get
Like,
it.
how close were you
deceased.
to finishing? So many people came.
That's a good one. I like that one.
At least she didn't suffer for long. God damn. Yeah, these are all guys.
I'm trying to think of my own.
You'll be missed.
It's okay if you want to cry.
Oh my god. That's actually harder than you think.
I have one. So you're just gonna lay there?
Why, God?
So you're just gonna lay there as crazy. He's dead.
I know.
Why, God?
And why you say he? Yeah, I'm tired of this. You too. You know what? It's getting ridiculous.
With a capital D-I-C-K.
Ridiculous.
Oh, I see what you did there. That was good.
Yeah. You like that? You like the
No,
way
I don't. No, I don't. Nope, not stepping into that one.
You like the way I put the dick in there?
I want to tell this funny story.
Go.
It's in Spanish, so if you don't know Spanish, sucks for you.
I'll translate.
We'll
Oh,
have,
God, this is going to be trash.
No, I'll translate.
we'll
bro.
have AI translate. So whatever. I'm setting the stage. I
Okay.
was about 8 years old in the kitchen with my grandma and a family friend.
Dominican household.
Dominican.
Coffee.
I grew up.
in the Greca.
The translation is
I'm
on
translation.
point. The translation.
It's translation. It's wrong.
Yo. Anyway, grew up Spanglish, you know, like mami, ¿a dónde está the iron? Those kind of vibes. So,
How do you say iron?
Plancha.
la plancha.
Yeah, I almost
I'll translate. I got you. Watch. Just tell the story in English. I mean in Spanish, and I'll translate it for you.
So we were in the kitchen and I was singing whatever, and I said to my grandma and her friend who are over 50, quiero singar. And I thought that's how you say like I want to sing, because singar, it sounds like it's right.
For context, singar is a Spanish slang for fucking.
Yeah.
It's a dirty way of saying.
Mind you, I'm like 8 or 9. I don't know what the fuck I'm even saying. And the family friend starts laughing. And I was like, sí, quiero singar. And he's dying laughing. And in my head, I'm like, I don't even know, like, what the fuck is so funny? And my grandma just says, mira, muchacha, deja de decir eso. I'm like, the fuck is her problem? Like, why the fuck is she
Why
so
can't I
upset?
sing?
I just want to sing. Nobody ever told me. Like, nobody in that moment said, ay, Mima, you know, that means blah, blah. It just clicked for me. When I was replaying that story, I was like, oh, para cantar means to sing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quiero cantar.
And I'm just, why nobody in that moment said, don't say to singar, because that means to fuck. Like, how many
they didn't
want
wanna
to
tell you that
did
at
I
such a young
probably
age?
say singar to people? Like,
So,
crazy. I wonder how many times you did say
Right.
yo, facts. You was just walking around at 9 years old.
Saying-
I want to fuck.
right.
That's
Right.
crazy.
A ti te gusta singar también.
Singar, and then singing it too. Quiero singar. Like, they probably like this freaky ass bitch. Like,
Yo.
fuck? He's only 8.
So you have your grandma and a family member.
A family friend.
A family friend. Here you come. You're 7 years old. The music is playing, and you're like, "Oh, I love this. I just want to fuck. I love fucking. I just want to fuck." That
Pretty
is
much.
crazy.
Crazy.
Wow.
And now, like, they were laughing, and I was like, ugh, what the fuck is so funny?
Mima's like, now that made her self conscious. She's like, "Do I
Right.
look funny? Do I?"
That's probably why I started, like, stuttering. Say, no, I'm just kidding.
So stupid.
Quiero see.
Oh my God, somebody's gonna make that into a remix.
What?
Right.
Quiero sing.
First of all, There's a lot of, it's crazy because there's a lot of, even in the Spanish language, there's just
hella slang that I don't know what the
Yes.
fuck it means.
Coño,
Especially,
coñazo,
like, real
coñazazo.
Like real
No, it's not even-
Dominicans, it's like they make up their own shit.
well, no. See, the thing with coño is one of those words that's kind of like, it's the same thing like fuck. Like, it could just, depending on how you say it, it means something else.
Yeah, but usually it's shit or fuck.
No, but right. So,
Coño.
no, but no, for real.
I started cursing in Spanish.
Bad
first
chick
before I
passes,
did English.
like a bad chick passes by. Coño.
Fuck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
You say that.
No, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how you say it.
Yeah.
You smash your finger. Coño. Right?
Fuck.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's still fuck or shit though.
Yeah.
That's the point I was trying
Yeah,
to
but
make.
I mean,
in
oh
the
yeah,
con-
shit
in
could
the
be-
context that you say it, and it's like, fuck. You're just like, damn. Okay, but you're still saying fuck.
Say
Dick?
it again.
1-800 hot lips.
Oh, that's what I was getting at, because I'm like, why is she saying it like this?
What do you
I
because well, I'm a very animated person in my head. So like I said
Nigga,
a
it's in
couple
real
weeks
life
ago, I
with your animated ass.
channel multiple personalities. Maybe I have a personality disorder, guys.
Etc. Etc.
Well, find out within the next year if I
Okay,
continue my
Patricia.
therapy journey.
That movie was great.
It was a good movie.
Amazing.
That was a good movie.
Phenomenal acting.
Split.
Split.
Etc. Etc.
And I feel like that after I watched the movie, I was so like amazed that I started looking into if it's possible for your brain
Yes.
to
Yes.
trick itself into thinking you're a fucking tiger. Because can somebody really bend?
Have you
the metal
Well,
parts?
I don't know about that part. Well, humans are known to do some fucking incredible, amazing things under, obviously, like
Adrenaline will make you
adrenaline
strong.
pressure. When you know that it's your life on the line, you're gonna
Yes.
fucking do some crazy
Your
shit.
survival
But
instincts.
yeah, your brain definitely fragments. You become fragmented.
Yeah.
So that's where the multiple personality disorder comes from.
And it was like crazy how like they all knew like there was like one like there was like a boss
Yup.
Yeah.
personality who would who would keep certain people out. Like
Yeah.
that was like damn.
Imagine being in a therapy session and you're talking and then you're just like,
You just
yeah,
switch
because
up.
you remember JoJo, like that day that was like, and not even like that, not even but
Not the mask. She starts doing a fucking tornado and shit.
no, not like that. I'm just like on some serious shit, right? It's like, JoJo, you don't remember when you invited me to your pool, and then
I don't have a house, Juan.
Jack, did you hear that? You can come through right now, Jack.
that's what I'm saying, and you're like, oh, that wasn't me, that was Jack. Yeah, I remember when I invited you to the pool.
I remember when you sucked my dick.
He literally had a fucking
People are really gonna
personality
start
that
to
was
believe
like
that
a
I sucked your
therapist.
dick. You know that?
That what?
People are really gonna think that I sucked JoJo's dick.
And then I have one.
And then she has one. Right?
Yeah. And then all the guys are gonna be upset because they'll be like, "Damn, she's caked up. Oh, she's bricked up for real
God.
too."
She's bricked over.
When she said that, she wasn't lying.
And then she's gonna start getting threats. You know why? Why do men feel like offended that they found a trans attractive?
Because they
They
can't.
automatically flip it and get so aggressive towards that person. It's like, bro, you thought I was attractive. That's not my fault.
You know what's so? The thing with that is like, you see the pictures online and stuff like that. You get tricked, right?
Yeah.
Like just visually, you could get tricked.
I think that they think that.
It makes them gay.
And like they start to question their
sexuality
about their
like, damn, I
yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
I'm on.
it's the
I'm gonna be
same
completely
way-
honest with you, and I'll say it on camera. I really don't care. If you showed me a picture and it's a woman, and you told me, oh, that's actually a trans, I'm gonna be like,
Well,
she looks
she
good.
looks good, right?
Well, they did a good job. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like at
right.
the end of the day, who is?
You're not saying like, damn, I would fuck that. Like, you know, like you could still acknowledge that something is
attractive.
Yeah.
Is attractive.
What's
without making it so sexual.
Exactly? That's the thing. You don't have to sexualize it.
Right.
Right.
Like
And
you don't have to.
That's the problem with men. Period. Stop sexualizing things, people.
Yo, you seen that apple? That shit was fat.
Bro, how
What's
peaches are sexualized.
But that's the whole emoji thing. What's that?
I mean, have you seen
actress's
some
name?
Peaches though?
Is it Ruby Rose? Is it Ruby Rose?
Double cheeked up.
The one
The
that's
lesbian?
OnlyFans.
No, the lesbian.
She's the one that looks
Oh yeah, when she came out in like one of those movies that she was fine.
like she could look like she looked like a pretty dude.
She's
but she's a woman.
androgynous.
Yeah,
That's the word for it.
That's the word. It's like that, right? It's like some guys won't say, when she did like that role where she was playing the
And
basically a
John
dude.
Wick, yeah.
Yes.
It's like
androgynous.
no,
I was correct.
That's first of all, that's a woman.
Yeah.
And that's funny. As soon as I googled it, her
She's
picture
the first
comes
one.
up.
Yeah, because she's the most
Bro,
famous
she's
one.
fucking fine.
Yeah, she's
She's beautiful and she's fine.
That's
Yes.
And
that's
fine
a bad
is like
motherfucker.
fine is not fine. Like fine is FIONE.
That's like a bisexual person's
Dream
come true right there.
Yeah. They
Like
get
a
the
person
the
that likes
best of
men
both
and
worlds.
women, that would be their dream because she's just an attractive human.
Yeah. Either way you look at her.
Now, I do agree. I do understand if a man were to spaz if like I pick you up at a bar, you don't let me know that you're trans,
Yeah.
and we're making out.
That's misleading.
You're like if you're open about it, then let the person make the decision of whether they're okay with this or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't manipulate people.
Yeah, exactly. Like obviously it's a touchy subject because there's the whole like they are women. They are
And
men.
I want
But
to
it's
say
like,
too,
be
is
honest about
that-
it then if it's not that big of a deal.
Be
You know what I'm saying?
honest, and we need to be more comfortable holding people accountable for fucked up shit that they're doing. Like, if you have a friend who is wilding the fuck out in any aspect, we should be like, yo, I love you no matter what, and I support you, and I'm here for you, but, you're moving a little crazy, a little reckless.
So now that we're here, Mima. It's like, nah.
It's actually an intervention.
Right. It's crazy. I opened it up on myself.
I know.
Like,
We set you up for that. It's crazy what we do.
People do need to be held accountable. Accountability is actually one of the...
hardest things to do.
It's not even the hardest thing
It
to
is
do.
hard.
It's just...
If you can't hold yourself accountable.
Yeah, it's hard to hold other people accountable.
Right.
But there's people that want to hold other people accountable but can't take accountability for themselves.
Yeah. I will say, sometimes I say accountability is hard because people confuse making mistakes with being a bad person. And we need to separate those two. You can make a mistake and still be a good person.
Yeah.
Like,
You can always change. Like what you did in the past doesn't have to continue to do.
right.
But like,
And
you don't have to be that same person.
again, you make a mistake, you're not a bad person. It's not like this defines who you are.
Well, no,
It's
there's
the
a
patterns.
difference between mistakes
patterns.
and behavior, right? Because you could make a mistake, but I feel like
What?
making a mistake is
Why you...
Shaking up the ice.
I feel like making a mistake is one time
It's an inevitable thing to do in this lifetime.
No, but people make mistakes, but I'm saying like, okay, you made the mistake of doing something, it's a mistake. You continue to do it. It's
That's a
a behavior.
choice.
That's behavior.
That's
Like
a choice, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Now you're
You're-
making the choice to continue to behave in that manner. So does that make you a bad person? Yes. In my eyes, it does.
Yeah.
In my eyes, you're not supposed to be doing this, but you
Yeah.
continue to do it anyway.
Yeah, as long as you're not, for me, as long as you're not harming anybody else or yourself, like, and not being pulling anybody down, I'm still gonna tell you like, yo, I don't agree with how you moving, blah blah blah, but then I'm still your friend. Like, I'm not, as long as it's not super damaging or toxic, because there's obviously certain people you don't want to be around anyway. Like, I don't want to be with somebody if every time I'm in the car with them, I gotta wonder if they got drugs or a gun on them. Like,
Yeah.
that's some crazy shit. That's why if I don't know you or your boy, well, if I know you but I don't know your boy, walk.
Walk. Nah, accountability. A lot of people just don't like holding themselves accountable, but they also don't know how to accept accountability when it's coming from
Because it sounds like criticism.
somebody else.
Because people don't like criticism.
Yeah. I mean, I
And
think,
that comes
I
from
think
shame.
it depends on how it's approached as well. Because if you make it an attack, then of course the person's gonna shut down
Yes.
immediately.
It's how you deliver it.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say in it.
Yes.
And
It's
to-
most
yeah.
of the time It's how you say it.
Sometimes it's not what you bring, it's how you
I was
lay
like,
in it.
damn, that really came to me when I was,
Bars.
of course, watching Love Island. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring it back here, but nobody
I'm about to just throw
seems
you on Love Island.
to be holding people accountable, specifically one character on the show. It's like people are feeding into her delusion, which is way worse. How about you tell her, like, all right, maybe you're wrong. Maybe
Amaya told her, like, it was wrong of you
She
to
was
go
trying
interrupt
to.
that conversation.
This episode's coming out not this Monday, the following Monday.
Yeah.
So we don't even know who the fuck's gonna be on the show by then.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I just wanted to talk about how nobody's holding homegirl.
But you could
accountable.
use that, like, even like at my job. People at my job don't get held accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just people people expect whatever they expect from you, but then when they don't get that, there's no accountability. I'm speaking in like a work aspect of it. It could be in a relationship aspect of it where you expect something and you just don't continuously get it, but the person's not held accountable for. There's no like direction that anything goes without
Yeah.
accountability.
Yeah.
It's just going to be stagnant.
Well, that's speaking up. That's that, you have to speak up in order to hold the other person accountable. A lot of people aren't willing to just be honest.
And that's why, like, I know, and I say this myself too, like, communication, people say, like, oh, open communication is key, but you have to also learn how to do that as well. So, like,
And be receptive.
everything you need to learn.
Yeah, but open communication, a lot of people like to say that. They like to say, oh, yeah, I know how to communicate. I know how to communicate. And then the moment you tell them something about themselves, all of a sudden they forget how to communicate. And it's like, bro, you don't know how to communicate then.
Yeah.
It's because the shame.
You just want to talk.
Yeah.
The shit-
You know how to
Not
talk.
even that, even just trying to deliver something where, because you can say the truth and not be harsh or rude. The truth, I don't know why people think it has to be a hard truth. You can deliver the truth softly. You choose to deliver the hard truth because that's how you choose
No,
to
well, it's not just that.
present
Is
it.
you can deliver the truth softly, but it's still a hard take for them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell you something about yourself in a nice way, and you're gonna take it. Maybe it's something that you've internalized for years. It's something that is triggering to you that I don't know is triggering to you. I could have said it to you in the nicest way
The
possible.
nicest way possible.
And you're going to take it and be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean,
but now if I'm like, oh, you, that's why you're always stuttering, stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean more in the approach, because
like if I went
with
to,
communication, it's not just words.
Well, people
it's-
get defensive regardless of how you approach.
Yeah.
if
If that person doesn't learn how to not become defensive.
Right. If
Yes.
we're talking about, like, Huda, if we're talking about somebody like that who takes everything as an attack. But
Yes.
if
you have to be able to, first of all, when you're going in for a conversation, depending on being that you know what you're going in there for, right? You have to mentally prepare yourself for whatever's coming. Just because sometimes you might go in there to be honest with a person, and then when the person's honest with you, you're like, what?
yeah.
No, you have to be open to
Both.
the criticism.
Yeah.
Now, your truth is your truth. That might not be their truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you believe to be true for you might not be true for me or Joanna.
Yeah.
Right? So when you come to me, if you're coming to me with the soft truth, in my head, that might not be the truth at all.
Yeah.
I might just look at you and be like, no, that's a you thing. And that could be, and I'm trying to think of an example as I'm saying it, but it could be
I just
geared
think
towards like a
people,
lot of things.
like, I don't know if you guys are trying or understand what I'm saying. I just think most people be like, yeah, I'm a blunt, direct person. Like, I just say what comes to mind, and if that comes off rude, then that's
No.
okay.
No, if you're rude, you're rude.
That's what I mean. You can be blunt, but you don't have to be rude.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
The rudeness is how you choose to deliver it.
Right.
It has nothing to do with the actual fact of what you're saying.
I know what you were talking about. Yeah.
So that's all.
So let's say
some people are like pride themselves in being honest and I'm blunt and blah blah blah.
And they're just
no,
nasty.
we don't.
You're a
you
fucking
don't-
asshole.
Yeah, you're an asshole. You don't have to deliver
Oh,
shit.
because I'm the only one that has balls to say it. You don't have to say it like that.
My coworker the other day told me, he was like that he respects the fact that when I don't like somebody, I don't talk shit behind their back. I tell it to their face, right? Now, for me, I could be an asshole, and I know that. But if I don't like you, I really take away the I'm going to try to be nice about this.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how you're feeling right now. I really don't. So if I don't like you, then if I don't like you, I don't like you, right? And I tell him straight up, I was like, it doesn't have to be beef. It doesn't have to be where now I'm going to be petty and do shit on No, it's none of that. It's I don't like when certain people dap you up that don't fuck with you. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not dapping you up. That's straight up how it is. In the morning, at work, I will, yo, what's good? Motherfucker standing right there, I pass right by him. Yo, I don't fuck with you. Mm-hmm. Some people look at that and be like, damn, that's rude. No, it's not
rude.
It's not rude.
It's not being fake.
Yeah, and those are your boundaries.
It's not rude. I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. I don't need to speak to you. I'm not gonna dap you up. No.
I don't think that's rude. I think those are your boundaries.
Right. In a work setting, it depends on the work setting also though. Like for an office setting, you don't have to go out of your way to say hello to somebody, but if you say like good morning, like there's different offices. Like
yes,
you say
you're not gonna
morning,
be like,
you know what I mean?
good morning, everybody.
Except you.
Good morning to you.
JoJo.
No. That's
you
yes.
can go fuck yourself.
Like if there's a couple, like if there's a couple people that are in a group and I don't like them, and like there's somebody there that I fuck with, like I'll be like, hey
everyone.
good morning.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
You're not
that
going
much
out of your
dick.
way
Yeah,
to-
I'm not going exactly
To isolate that person and make them feel like
And
shit.
Now, I had a situation that happened where somebody got moved from one position to another, and they basically were told something that wasn't factual. So the guy comes up to me, he goes, mind you, I don't really care for this person anyway, but they come up to me and they're like, hey, Juan, I heard you know why they moved me. And I was like, you sure you want me to tell you the truth? He goes, yeah. I was like, because you fucking suck at your job. He walked away, right? Mind you. Like I said, I don't really care. And the person does suck at their job.
I think this is the perfect example of what I was saying.
Oh, yeah,
Being
blunt.
blunt.
But I don't like you.
About being blunt and rude.
But I don't like
Because
you.
you could have said there are others who just perform better.
You could have delivered that.
Oh, I could have delivered. Let me
in
tell
a
you how-
more professional
what I
way.
really wanted to. No, listen. I could have. I didn't want to, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like at that moment, I didn't care to be an asshole because I don't like you. Now, if it's a person that I don't dislike, then yeah, I wouldn't have been like, oh, because you fuck. Oh, nah, they just think you'll be better on this position. I could, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you, oh, because you suck at your job. Like, no, I told him because one, he went upstairs to management on me one time about some bullshit video.
So it's personal.
So it's personal. I dislike you because of that. Because you're a rat. Like I dislike you. You're a snitch.
Bitch.
No, dead ass. You are. So to me, you over there. Don't come talking to me and asking me.
After you went to corporate, bitch. Like you
So
should have come talk to me.
Don't come to me
corporate.
talking about no bullshit or asking me a question if you don't want that direct answer. Because I'm gonna give you the direct answer, whether you want to hear it or not.
I'm surprised he even came to you. Thinking back, like why would
Yeah,
he
that's
ask
crazy.
you?
Does he not know you?
And that's exactly what the guy said. Like my boys at work, they were like, "That I would have never asked you."
Like I went to an event with it was my coworker's birthday, and it was like a surprise thing, and his wife reached out to all the people that he's cool with that worked with him. And even though I no longer work in that position
Yes.
anymore, with that particular supervisor, that supervisor fucked me over pretty bad, and there was no reason for it other than the fact that he doesn't
like you.
Yeah, other than he didn't like me, and he has a fucking problem with women that don't kiss his fucking ass. So I saw him at the party. As soon as I walked in, like as you scan the room, and he saw me walk in, and we made eye contact, and I immediately looked away from him. And I said hi to everyone there except for him and his wife. And it wasn't even because I'm not over the situation. It's just the fact that
You don't need to say hi to him though.
I don't need to say hi to you. You know what the fuck you did. You still run your mouth about me periodically whenever my name comes up, and thankfully people know how I am, and they have put him in his fucking place in the past. And I'm still doing good regardless of what he did to me.
Clock it.
Still doing good. And I just felt like I didn't need to fucking say hi to you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna be fucking phony.
Nah, but I feel
like,
that.
like, you know what I mean?
I feel like that
wasn't
scenario
rude
is
at all.
Literally just having boundaries. You
Yeah, it
don't
was
want to engage with people
100%.
who
Like, mind
don't-
You fucked me over. No, I'm not gonna pretend like you didn't fuck me over.
Right.
Fuck you. I made eye contact with you once, and then after that, I was literally dancing.
Yeah.
Like close.
Yeah.
Didn't even fucking acknowledge that he was there the entire
You don't
night.
You don't have to be the bigger person, and you don't have to be the smaller person.
No, absolutely not. I ain't fucking saying hi to you.
Yeah.
You just don't
Yeah.
exist, bro.
Like,
not
mind
gonna
you,
be the
like,
bigger person.
there's certain things at my job that I have to work with somebody else, right? There's certain people that I just refuse to work with. One, they don't know what they're doing, or I just don't want to work with them. But even if if me and you don't like each other and something needs to get done, and you know what you're doing, I'm not gonna not work with you.
Yeah.
We don't have to be buddy.
You have to be cordial in a work environment.
And that's what I was about to get at. So yes, I can be an asshole, but at the same time, I can be professional and cordial and get whatever job needs to get done.
Yeah.
Right. But yes, if you are going to ask me something and you want me to be completely honest with you, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Or I will tell you straight up, like, do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Do you actually want me to tell you the truth, or are you looking for a blanket?
I feel like people are always gonna be like, obviously, like.
Because no, that's
When
not. Some people.
If somebody asked me, "Do you want the truth?" Or,
yes. If you already, but if you ask that, but some people come to ask you questions and they expect you to coddle them.
Yeah.
They want a blanket, like they want, which is why all of it circles back to like, when we were younger, right? I would go and talk to Joanna all the time, but Joanna she would make me feel better, and she'd be like, "Oh, don't worry, it's going to get better." Whatever. But it was just a blanket. It was never. We were kids, obviously, so she's not a therapist. But I know that there was stuff that I was doing that she should have probably checked me on. You know what I mean? But being my best friend and knowing that I feel like shit right now, maybe the truth at that moment wasn't going to be something to make me feel better about the
and
situation.
that's why, like, when it comes to the truth, timing is also very important as
Yes.
well.
You gotta fucking read the room.
Yeah.
So
You can't tell somebody that's suicidal, like for real suicidal, that like, yeah, actually, nigga, you fucked up. You cheated on your wife.
Yeah.
Like, and now you're suicidal. No, you don't say that
Right.
to someone that's suicidal.
fuck, let me call him. Psych.
What? You did that?
No, hell no.
I'm playing.
Hell no.
So yeah, you gotta fucking read the room. Also, like that. I don't know. There's communication
Communication
is
nasty. Don't say you're blunt. You're direct. You're just nasty. Bro.
Yeah, you're just nasty. What about?
And own it at least.
yeah. And what you were nasty with that coworker.
I was.
Yeah.
No, I completely.
I think you
admit
should
that.
have been professional about that.
No, I completely admit that I was nasty.
Yeah. No, I'm just reiterating.
But you ratted on me. You try to get me in trouble.
I know.
Over some bullshit.
But you could have been professional about it.
Nah, because you weren't professional about it. Because the professional thing to do at that point
Yeah,
was...
but these are two separate events.
No. The professional thing to do there was, hey,
Sounds
Juan.
like retaliation to me.
Sounds like you were holding a grudge.
Sounds like if we weren't at work, I would have slapped the shit out this nigga.
Probably.
Exactly, because you're still holding a grudge.
That's exactly...
you-
that's
and
exactly
you-
what
You would
happened.
have slapped him for asking you a question.
And you slapped them with them words. You said you suck at your fucking job. That's a slap in the face.
Sometimes the truth hurts. It's like, nah.
They're gonna tag him.
Speaking of that, nah, I'm not. I'm not saying
the truth
names
does
or
hurt.
anything like that. The truth does hurt sometimes.
I do have a question though.
Okay.
I want to know if we can come up with a situation that would justify cheating.
No.
So
Why, you want to cheat? It's like,
cheating,
no.
cheating is never justified in any case.
It isn't. It's wrong.
Cheating. So cheat.
If you can't
So here's
admit that it's wrong,
no, it's
you're
wrong.
delusional.
No, it's wrong. But here's
it's
the
wrong.
situation, right? I could say a situation would be, because I've said this before, where it's like you guys are in a very bad position. Maybe you go out, you have one too many drinks. Your judgment is clouded. whatever. Still wrong.
I mean, like consciously cheating. Not
No,
like
hell no. No.
I mean, like you
Nope.
have a man who is abusive, so
And you want to cheat on nigga that gonna beat your ass?
He's already beating your ass.
You gonna beat your ass even harder after
He's
that.
gonna beat both of y'all.
Nah.
You and who you're cheating with.
Bro, you know, there was a thing that came up like that online, actually. And he said, the guy got home.
Wanted, and you want to cheat on a nigga like that? That's
Yo,
great.
facts.
I guess you want to die.
The guy gets home, right? Finds his girl cheating on him with the dude. So he fights the dude. The dude fucks him up, and he shit himself.
The dude that was fucking his wife?
No.
The
Boyfriend.
The one who got cheated on.
The one that got cheated on also
his
got his
pants.
ass beat and shit himself, right? And his girl ended up marrying that dude. They have kids, and to this day they call him like poopy pants or some shit like that.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's embarrassing, bro.
At that point, you just got to take the shit and smear it on him.
Right.
I don't know.
You just gotta bring the bar to hell.
Yeah.
But
Bring
I'm not
You're
giving you.
not gonna win.
I'm not giving you any
Fuck it, I
scenario.
shit on myself.
I'm not giving you any scenario. Why would you?
Oh my! I would kill somebody. I would kill
Please tell me you
somebody.
didn't actually put your hand on your butt.
I put it on my butt cheek.
Nah,
Oh my! I got
Nah.
pink eye. Fuck.
nah, that's crazy.
Right on his...
Bum, bum. The what do you call it? Sober cheating. That's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna call it.
Sober cheating.
100%
Conscious.
conscious. I'm gonna hit this person up to
Well,
link up with
I
them.
mean sober cheating, but like obviously there's piece of shits that just I'm just gonna go cheat. And then there's people who the circumstances are a little fuzzy. So,
Okay, so give me a give me
well,
a
that's why I
scenario.
wanted to see if there was one,
I don't
or
have
if
one.
it's just flat out there's no
It's
situation.
wrong.
Cheating's wrong.
It's wrong.
Well, you said for it to be acceptable. It's
Well,
not
yeah, well,
acceptable.
just justifiable.
Justifiable. It's not. No. I mean, I guess you're gonna justify.
can
The person cheating is going to
justify it,
justify.
But-
Let's
No, the
say-
cheater's going to justify it.
Let's say you are married to your man for 5 years.
Okay.
He just one day up and leaves. Just leaves.
Doesn't come back.
You don't hear from him for like a year and a half.
I'm not gonna move.
How's that cheating?
Exactly.
You got
But
abandoned.
You were abandoned.
You're still married though.
No, bro, because
Nah.
I was fucking while I was married for 2 years.
Yeah.
We weren't together though, but we were legally
Yeah,
married.
but yeah, both decided to end the relationship.
No, but doesn't. But what you're saying is,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
it was,
if
I
you're
was married.
married.
I was still married though.
So yeah, but you chose to like separate. That couple hypothetically didn't choose to separate. The
Nigga, my
nigga
man's
just
left and she didn't hear from him for.
right.
for
So
a year, so
You ain't together no more.
okay,
Yeah.
So
That's not cheating.
So cheating is justifiable. Then.
No, bro. Nah, see, but
He came back a year and a half later.
in
and said,
God's eyes, in the Lord's eyes, because you're still married through the church.
You're cheating.
Yeah, but Mima.
no, you're not cheating.
Mima, what type of situation is that? Where did he go?
On a spiritual journey.
And didn't tell her anything?
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Right. And that's why he deserves to get his ass cheated on.
But that's not cheating at that point. But that's not cheating because she doesn't even feel like she's with him anymore. If
somebody
Jasmine
just-
walked out of our house,
Today.
today, right? And I couldn't get in contact with her, and it's been a week. No, I'm kidding. And it's been
A week.
and it's like I can't get in. First of all,
You're
I'm
killing
calling
yourself.
the cops, right? Like,
Of
I'm
course,
calling,
that should be the
missing
normal
person
thing.
report, right? Now you're grieving, obviously, because like you don't know what happened.
Right.
Like you don't know what
right,
happened.
Right. Right. Which is more fucked up. Like
After a couple months,
you assume they're dead or something.
no, yeah, you're gonna assume that they're gone. Like how's that? You're no
missing
longer.
persons
That's not
report.
They're
cheating.
missing
anymore.
person. They're missing
Yeah.
person.
That's no longer cheating.
So you're whittled.
Jasmine's gonna say, "Yeah, right," and you better not. I don't care if I die.
All right. I was looking up like controversial topics, and that was one of them.
Well, no, that is controversial because a cheater is going to justify cheating.
Yeah.
If you were to ask, you know who, why they cheat,
Well, I
they're
didn't
gonna
want it to-
give you
I
they're
wanted
gonna give you the exact reason why they cheated, and they're going to justify it for themselves every single time.
Yeah, I wanted it to be more of a situation where, let's say, like, our friends were venting to us and they were cheating. Let's say I was cheating. Hypothetically, babe, I'm not cheating.
Okay.
Let's say that hypothetically I'm coming to you venting, like, you know, I'm not happy, but I don't want to leave. Like, I'm not sure if I should leave. And then, like, if I do leave, the relationship is probably like completely ruined.
Okay.
My man, doesn't
Emotionally neglectful.
he's emotionally neglectful. He treats me like shit. Like, he doesn't make me feel like his girl. And I went to a coffee shop, and this guy, you know, he caught my eye and we kissed.
You cheated.
Yeah, you cheated.
I cheated.
You piece of shit.
You cheated.
And I'm telling your man.
Is that
It's like, nah.
is that what you're gonna tell me as
What?
my friend?
I'm gonna tell you what
You're
you did
gonna
is wrong.
say-
Just leave this guy.
Yeah.
Leave him, because at that point you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
One, you're not happy at all.
Yeah.
So what are you even doing there, right?
So you gotta tell your friend to muster the courage to leave.
You have to leave right now. Will I tell you you have to tell him? No. I'm not gonna tell you you better go tell him what you did. Right? I'm not gonna do that. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I tell people this all the time, right? My loyalty lies with you two. When
With
it
your
comes
friends, yeah.
with my friends, because you've been my friend since I was 12, and I've known you since you were 9 years old,
Yeah.
right? So my loyalty lies with you two.
Which was 10 years ago.
I know there's supposed to be
only
this
19.
bro code, blah 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 blah. If your man cheated on you, no.
Right.
No. You either
First of all,
leave.
we're your bros.
You either leave or me and Mima.
Right.
You either leave
is
or me and Mima
bro
both
code,
beating your
bitch.
ass. And same thing with you.
We're your bros.
But if Yatu did something, I'm definitely gonna tell you, like, yo, that's fucked
wildin',
up.
yeah.
You wildin'. I'm not gonna tell them.
That
But-
would be crazy. There's people like that who are like, their conscience won't let them keep
No, but this
that
is no,
secret.
but this is your.
And then they go snitch.
And then they're gonna go snitch.
No,
to,
but one thing
and then
is-
like
And
you
somehow
finding out
they end
and
up
telling,
fucking them.
and telling Jay.
No, but
That's
it's your
crazy.
But it's your business.
That's your business.
One, it's your
yeah.
business, right? It's your business. My job in that situation as your friend is to tell you that you're being a piece of shit.
No.
Right? That's fucked up. You shouldn't be doing this, etc., etc.
But you know what?
How was it? No, I'm kidding.
It was the
All right, now that we're done, how was the date?
So
Does he have a big dick?
now that's right.
No, does he one?
You're so stupid. That right there is, because you guys are my best friends and like my sisters.
Yeah.
Same thing with my siblings. I'd snitch on their partner in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'm not snitching on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like,
And that's why, ladies, your man's friends are not your friends. Don't forget that.
your girl's friends aren't your man's
Yeah.
friends. No,
Yeah.
Oh, lady,
It doesn't
men,
matter.
Your girl's friends are not your friends.
no. Let me
Yes.
tell you something. I wouldn't expect Jasmine's best friend to tell me if Jasmine did something.
Some people do though.
That's what I was saying.
I wouldn't
Some
expect
people
that because her loyalty is to her, it's not
are
to
weird.
me.
yeah.
Now, I think it's weird when the best friend starts to like feed you shit, because to me it's almost like, what are you trying to do here?
What if your best friend is like trying to force you to be open? Like, for example, I watched 90 Day Fiance, which we all know. This woman had a secret, and obviously her best friend knew. And she brought it up at the fucking dinner. Like, hey, Ashley, isn't there something that you want to tell him?
Nah.
That's fucked
That's
up.
Nah, that's
I
wrong.
said
Fuck.
that's not a friend. Like,
Nah, that's not- no,
and
that's
the
messy.
friend said that
Yeah,
she
exactly.
did it because she knew that her friend was never gonna speak up about it.
Doesn't matter. That's messy as hell.
I was like,
But that's not. It's not
it's
your
not your
job.
place.
It's not your business.
It's not your
yeah.
job to have
yeah,
your
it's
friend
not your
speak
business.
up
Bro,
on
I
it.
would not talk to
She
that.
can speak
if
up
I was her, I
when
would
she's
not talk to
ready.
her after.
If she's ever gonna speak up,
And if
about
she's
it.
not ready, that's her problem.
Bro, if I fucked up and we were like, we always
I'm
hanging
telling
out,
Jasmine.
Now, I wouldn't expect you to be like, we're all hanging out. It's game night, and you're like, "So Juan, isn't there something you want to tell Jasmine?"
That's crazy.
That's
And
messy.
Respectfully,
It's very
also
messy.
though, like, as let's say well, not let's say, it's true.
Now,
We're best friends.
Do the lines get?
I'm
blurry
best
here?
friends with your wife. We're really good friends.
Yes.
I consider your wife like family at this point. Like,
Yes.
you know.
That's what I'm about to say. Do the lines get
So
blurry
now, if
there
you
because
put me-
it's
It's getting
girls,
bl- it's-
girls?
I'm-
If you
not
put
gonna lie, it's
me
getting blurry right now.
in an uncomfortable situation, I'm gonna be mad at you because I have this relationship with your wife as well, and now your actions are affecting my relationship with her because now I'm essentially keeping a secret from my friends.
Because it depends on how close you get to your significant
one,
other's
you know,
to your best friend's
you know,
significant
I don't
other.
move like that, right?
Yeah, thank God because I wouldn't be able to be friends with Jasmine if you were a shady motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right. So you know this. So, but
With your wife, sorry.
in a situation like that where you become like best friends with your partners, with your best friend's partner, like you guys just become a throuple basically, a friendship.
That's what it was.
That's where the lines get blurry. That's where it's like, how does this? What do I do here?
Yeah.
Because I know if I tell them, it's gonna end them, right? Like that's one thing. If I tell them, it's gonna end them. I don't. And now it's almost like a selfish thing, also, where it's like, damn, I don't want to pick. Like,
My
I wouldn't wanna
loyalty
pick.
is to obviously my best friend, but that would mean sacrificing my relationship with my best friend's wife, with my best friend's
I'd
partner.
be like, you gotta stop.
now,
No, yes, you gotta
now
stop.
you're fucked because now the dynamic that was once there is gone.
It's gone, but they're gonna wonder why.
Oh, 100%.
Now they're gonna be like, what happened?
And I already stutter, so now she's looking at you crazy because I'm like,
Because you're stuttering even more.
Now she's like, oh, I know something's happened. It's like, bro, it's Mima. Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, she stutters all the fucking time. She's dumb.
You really think I'm doing something because Mima stuttered?
Nah, bro. I that just like,
Yeah, that is very muddy water.
yeah, you better put on some high boots.
Yeah. So
And some
that's
high
why it's
water
also like,
pants.
you know, it's good to have that dynamic if you know you're with like good people. But if there's gonna be some messy shit going on, it's like everybody's keeping secrets at that point. How close of friends are you guys really?
To be honest with you, like that's why like with us, it's like a lot of people like with the sexual jokes and stuff like that, right? Some people will watch this and be like, these two have something,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I saw them.
yeah, right.
Or they think we're weird because we're just so open.
Well, one of my friends definitely thinks that Joanna wants to do my wife. Like he's like, bro, there's no way. Like she
Yeah.
just says it too often.
Yeah, but it's just because I joke around. That's
Yeah.
how I've always been my entire life. No, I'm not a lesbian. No, I don't want coochie.
No, we don't want each other. I think people are so dumb. Like, we have known each other for so long. If there was anything there, it would already be there, guys.
Bro, it's not even
BFFR.
that. It's not that. It's the jokes. Like the jokes are just like, to me, obviously, like you said, we've known each other for so long that
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything we could say, even
That's-
with jokes,
yeah.
that's going to be like
Wild.
Yeah.
But and that's
Like when we're
that's
at, like
our
when we're at, like,
personality.
that's what I was about to
That's
say. Like
our
even
personalities
when, even
also.
like when we're at your house and like we're all in the pool and you're like, all right guys, it's about time for us to have that orgy now. It's
Yeah.
like anyone else would be like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going
Yeah.
on here?
Yeah.
But I have friends outside of you guys that
And you have
we've
orgies
hung out
with them.
that we've hung out with, but we have that same sense of humor. Like I don't keep people around me that don't have that same sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like
I have people
On a
around me that
close-
don't have the same sense of humor, but
yes, but I don't chill with them like that.
yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be chilling with you, like because that's the kind of sense. That's why
I
Like-
enjoy this sense of humor the most.
I have
Yes.
and it comes the easiest for
we
me.
have a very dark sense of humor.
Yeah,
one.
we do.
We make fun of everything and everyone
Unfortunately.
and each other.
Unfortunately.
Not unfortunately. It's just like, bro, I don't know. I'm not easily offended. It takes a lot to offend me, actually. But that also comes with, like you said, like with you being comfortable in your skin and you being confident and everything
Right,
else. So
that's what it is.
It doesn't take, like, you have to really, really, I don't know. Because people be saying some wild shit sometimes. I just be looking at them and I'll be like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what would offend me is somebody who knows me well. Like, let's say hypothetically, you guys know me pretty well, right? Like, let's say a rumor comes out about me and
It's true.
you guys, I just think it just obviously hurts more coming from somebody who knows you. Like,
Oh, like
why,
if I made a
like,
joke about the rumor? You
no,
mean?
like,
Because
why?
I would definitely
like,
do that.
not even the rumor. It's like,
Juan made up the rumor because he would do that too.
like, believe it. Like, let's say like something comes out like, oh, Mima
Fuck the goat.
left her kid in a dumpster or something. If for
Okay,
somebody
Brenda.
who knows you to believe that, that would offend me. Like, you know me, you know my character. You would believe that I'm capable
Is
of
that Brenda
something
from
like
the Tupac
this.
song?
Brenda had a baby?
Okay.
I think like somebody who knows you believing that you're capable of something that's completely outrageous is like, bro, you think that's in my character to do something like that?
Yes.
That would.
That's what would be offensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
But from strangers, obviously they don't know shit about you. But for somebody who really knows you, it's like, the fuck? That would be offensive to me.
Yeah. Did you leave the baby in the dumpster?
It's not my proudest moment.
She got him back.
Losing Isaiah.
Who the fuck's Isaiah?
The
Oh, is that a
other-
movie?
yeah,
Bro, that's the Halle Berry movie where she was a crackhead and she
the
left her kid in
other-
the dumpster
yeah,
and then she was fighting her for him back in court and won.
Yes, I remember that. That was a good movie.
That was the first movie that a crackhead overcame. The trials and tribulations.
I'm sure there's been more crackheads that have overcome.
Shit.
That shit's crazy.
There's a lot of crackheads that have overcome.
That movie had me torn. I was like, does she really deserve her son back though?
Well, what it teaches you is that everyone can change their life.
Everything,
And
yeah.
sometimes someone's trash is someone else's treasure. In this case, her trash became her treasure at the end. All right, and we'll see you
With
guys.
that, with that being said, thanks for joining our treasure.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
200 followers. Jojo will twerk on Patreon.
I'm not gonna
Hit them thumbs up. Hit them thumbs up, and like I said, Venmo, and I sent that clip.
There's no clip.
Solely for laughs.
Basically, I want you to tell me that everything.